as with womankind. It is an abomination. Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion. So these are laws concerning fornication, homosexuality, which is against the law. These are against the things that are pleasing unto the Heavenly Father. And His name is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Now, this is Leviticus chapter 18, verse 20. Moreover, thou shalt not lie carnally with thy neighbor's wife, to defile thyself with her. So these are concerning laws, fornication. Concerning fornication. Verse 25. Defile not yourselves in any of these things, or in all these things the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you, and the land is defiled. Therefore I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it, and the land itself vomiteth out its inhabitants. So this is why the Canaanites were expelled out of their own land. And it was written during this time, because they were following after the laws that promoted confusion, fornication, bestiality, idolatry. Now you see the same thing happening today. These things are perpetrated in Babylon the Great, which is America. Now, so the land is defiled not just by the blood that was shed on it by our brothers, the Native Americans. It is also defiled by the so-called black and Hispanics through police violence, through the so-called white man. Now the land is defiled, and they have to pay back in blood the things that they have caused our people to do, and to, as far as what society has taught us and perpetrated, and taught us to hate our own people. Now, see if we can go in this precept. This is the book of Numbers. I believe it's in the latter chapters. Book of Numbers. Numbers 35, verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. The land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So again, this land has to be cleansed by the blood of the so-called Caucasian, so-called white man, because he's causing our people to follow after the ways of society, rap culture. That is not who we are. We're a royal people. We're supposed to conduct ourselves like royalty, not follow multitude to do evil. This is why Torah is good. You're supposed to follow after the Torah, after the laws, statutes, and commandments. It says in the book of Joshua to show yourselves as men. This is what the Heavenly Father has commanded to you so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American. See if I can bring that out in the book of Joshua. Book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 6. Be strong, and thou be good courage. For unto this people shalt thou divide for an inheritance the land which I swear to their fathers to give them. So this was back then. The land was divided, the land of Israel, to you so-called black, Hispanic, Native Americans, which was the land of Canaan, so-called, what you would call the Hamites. But the point is, verse 7, it reads, only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moses, my servant, commanded thee. Verse 8, turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, that thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest. Verse 8, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt do wisely. Verse 9, have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be not dismayed. For the Lord Yahweh thy God is with thee whithersoever thou goest. So we're supposed to meditate on the words of this law constantly, to be fed through the Spirit of the Heavenly Father. You do that when you read, you understand to whom these words pertain to. That is, to the children of Israel, of the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the so-called black, Hispanic, Native Americans. We are the true biblical Jews, the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. And the law has been commanded unto us by our forefathers who have lived in the past. And they're bound by an oath to keep the law and to keep the commandments. That is the whole words of the book. Now you're supposed to eat the words of this book. Meditate on them day and night.